Shalom, Israel. Deuteronomy 26 and verse 12 says, When thou hast made an end of tithing all the tithes of thy increase the third year, which is the year of tithing, and has given it unto the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, that they may eat within thy gates and be filled. I want to encourage Israel, to those who may be viewing this tape, to be cautious when it comes to giving, because we are in the last days and there's a lot of false manipulation still coming out of this religious system when it comes to our heritage. It is a known fact that African American lineage can be traced back to the seed of Abraham from the tribe of Judah, and our heritage can be found in the Torah, which are the 5 books of Moses, the Tanakh, the writings of the prophets. We are the modern day lost sheep that are scattered abroad the 4 corners of the earth. According to Deuteronomy 4 and verse 17, the Lord God will scatter you among the nations, and only a few of you will survive. We are fulfilling Bible prophecy today. I want to encourage those who happen to be in a gathering of a group believers, or still attend a public church institution, because that's what they are, to be very careful when you hear your spiritual leaders preach from the Old Testament, especially when it comes to tithing. Tithings were done according to Deuteronomy 26 and 12 every third year. See, the third year, which is the year of tithing, and it was food. See, and has given it unto the Levites, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, that they may eat. See, eat within thy gates and be filled. It was not talking about money. It was only talking about food. And the children of Israel were instructed to take the food to Jerusalem, the city of the living God, that they may eat and fellowship with their brother, which would be the Levites, and give a portion of their food to the Levites, because the Levites, that was their only inheritance, and that would be food. And it was only talking to them, our ancestors, during that time. Make sure you understand. Now, in the New Testament, from the Apostle Paul's writings, he does teaches us how we should give. But he says not to give grudgingly, according to 2 Corinthians 9 and 6. He said each person should give according to what he has purpose in his heart, not grudgingly, but because the Lord loves a cheerful giver. And it is a known fact that Christ did receive what is called free will offerings. If you go back and read Luke 21 and verse 1, he, along with his disciples, they did receive free will offerings. But he did not take up tithes because he did not qualify. He's not from the Levite tribes. The Levites were the only ones that received an inheritance when it came to tithing, and it was food. So make sure you understand that. Make sure that you pay attention to your spiritual leaders very carefully. Make sure that you ask questions. Make sure that you have a pen and pad so that you can reevaluate the scriptures, and make sure that you understand that you no longer have a heritage. You no longer reside in the land of Canaan. Numbers 34 and verse 1 says, This is the land that shall fall unto you for an inheritance, even the land of Canaan. And Jeremiah 17 and 4 says, And I will cause thee to discontinue from the heritage that I gave you. And that's talking about us African Americans. We are the ones that were residing at Jerusalem, according to 1 Kings 11 and 36. And unto his son I would give him one tribe, so that my servant David will always have a light before me in Jerusalem, the city which I have chosen me to put my name there. And that's talking about us African Americans. We were the ones that were at Jerusalem when Christ came on the scene. Matthew 15 and verse 24 says, For I did not come but into the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Know the truth, Israel, and shalom.